Look at the price of oil this morning, at just about $72 a barrel. My question is, though, will tension in the Mideast, and there's a lot of tension in the Mideast, make the price of oil go up significantly? We better bring in Mike Sommers. He is the CEO of the American Petroleum Institute and joins me now. Mike, are we going to see oil at some point this year, in your opinion, go to $100 a barrel?
I think the real buttress against $100 barrel of oil is the fact that the United States is now producing more oil than we ever have before. 13.2 million barrels of oil a day.
So the answer is no, you don't think it's going to go to $100?
We have an incredible insurance policy in American production. The real concern that we have is these federal regulations that are continuing to come down the pike are really going to hurt American production if we don't get those policies right. You have to remember that 25% of American production is on federal lands and in federal waters. We're down 96% in terms of federal leasing onshore, and we're not even going to have a federal offshore lease sale this year in the Gulf of Mexico.
So when Donald Trump said drill, baby, drill, he's really saying drill on federal land, because that's how you get our output up.
We have to continue leasing onshore and offshore if we want to have that insurance policy for American production. We know the world's going to continue to demand more oil and gas. In fact, oil demand last year was the highest level that it's ever been. The demand for gasoline is highest than it's ever been. Oil, highest it's ever been. Natural gas, highest it's ever been. And the fact that the United States is the #1 producer of oil and natural gas and the #1 producer of gasoline, that is an insurance policy that the United States has during world volatility.
Gotcha. Now, why are we, America in general, trying to slow down liquefied natural gas exports? We are the world's biggest exporter of LNG, and we want to build more terminals, but the Greens don't want us to do it. Why not?
In fact, the Biden administration is now considering banning, stopping, permitting of new liquefied natural gas trading from these new terminals in the Gulf of Mexico. If you go down there, it is a huge American success story, only enabled by the fracking revolution, which started in 2008. It's why we have all this natural gas to trade. And the fact that the Biden administration now wants to stop the export of liquefied natural gas to our allies in Europe and to Asia, it is a huge concern that every American should have, because that is the American energy advantage, allowing other parts of the world to take advantage of the American energy revolution. Not only that, Stuart, but the fact that we can export American environmental progress as well. The reason that we have been able to cut greenhouse gas emissions more than any other country in the world is because of natural gas. 60% of that cut is from natural gas. Why wouldn't we want to export that American environmental progress to the rest of the world?
If you had an administration which was in favor of drill, baby, drill, and all the rest of it, how much could we increase liquefied natural gas production, and how much could we increase oil production?
We are the Saudi Arabia of natural gas. We have more natural gas than we know what to do with. In Pennsylvania alone, there's 400 years of natural gas supply. That doesn't even include the associated gas that comes from the Permian Basin. And that's where most of the natural gas is coming from as we export it.
You're a drill, baby, drill guy, aren't you?
We need more American production. That is truly the American energy advantage that we have, because we have this insurance policy of American production that is buttressing against the inflated prices that would occur were it not for American development.
Of course, you're killing the planet, Mike Sommers of the American Petroleum Institute, but you know, that's just in passing statement. There's no big deal right there. Mike, you're a good guest, and thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks so much.
Much obliged to you.